It's time! Y'all, I am so excited because I got my hands on the brand new Sephora 25 Days of Beauty must-have. This is their viral advent calendar that literally sells out every single year. And I want to know, is it actually worth it? So you guys want to see what I got inside. Is it actually worth the $99 value? Then definitely keep watching. Alrighty guys, so Sephora just dropped their brand new advent calendar. This literally sells out every single year. Like every single year this sells out. I've been lucky for the last 3 years to be able to get my hands on this. I would recommend waiting to the Sephora sale to pick this up because you guys can save like 20% off. However, normally it sells out way before then. So unfortunately, if you want to pick this up, you might want to get it now if you're looking to get your hands on it. But I'm going to let you guys know whether or not this is worth it. You're going to have 25 days of Sephora beauty must have. A lot of the items in here are probably going to be deluxe sample sizes or travel sizes. We may have a few full sizes, but we shall see. I have not seen any spoilers on this. This wasn't even supposed to arrive today. It just showed up and I was like, ah! So let's find out what's inside. I'm gonna stop my yapping and we're gonna start unboxing. Oh my god, that's actually super pretty. Like what? That is beautiful. Last year I think it was like all kind of like one color. This year kind of looks like little Christmas presents. I can't believe we're opening an advent calendar in September. It's September, but you know what? Christmas time is here. We're gonna unbox this. So we're gonna start off with number 1 right here. Okay, so starting off, we actually have a full-size item. This is gonna be from Danessa Myricks. This is going to be the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Low Lighter and Unbothered. It's a mauve pink gold like blurring balm. This is a full-size item. Wow. That's actually really cool. I didn't even know that they had that's actually really cool. So the first item we have in here is going to be a blurring balm powder. This is what it's going to look like right here. It's kind of hard to tell, but this is the item. Super pretty. I did not expect a full size the very first item that we opened. Like I said, I've seen no spoilers on this, so I have no idea what we're actually opening. Going into number 2. Number 2, we have Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is going to be the clear brow gel right here. This is definitely a sample size. I will say, I feel like they have this in the advent calendar or at least Sephora favorites every single year because it's like the 3rd or 4th time I've gotten this product. It's not a bad product, but it's definitely not my favorite. But I do think that the size of this is pretty decent. You get 2.5 milliliters of this product, and I feel like this can definitely go a long way, so not bad. And next, we're going into number 3, which is going to be from Amica. Now, this is going to be 30 milliliters, so again, this is not a full size, but I feel like this is a really decent size for what it is, because I feel like for me, I definitely have had these Nourishing Max before, and I found that they work really nicely. So not bad. Okay, number 4, we have a little mini Skylar. This is a Vanilla Sky perfume, or it could be roller. Oh, it's a roller. Ooh, that actually smells really good. Oh, wow. Okay, that smells really good. I have not really tried Skylar's brand before. I think I have like one perfume that my friend Leah Janae gave me, but I've never actually tried their perfumes. So I'm really excited. This smells really good for me. I wouldn't necessarily use this as a perfume, but I use this as like a layering scent where I'd lay this on like my behind the ears, on my wrist, and then I'd probably go over it with a perfume afterwards to like layer them together. That smells incredible, and this size can last me quite some time. This size can definitely last me quite a while. So that's actually really impressive. I think the size right here that it says is going to be 5 milliliters in here, so not bad. Okay, this one's kind of a joke. This one's kind of a joke. This is from a brand called My Way. This is another little perfume. I hate these things. Like, I truly do hate these things because, like, you never get enough product in here, and I feel like, I don't know, like where would I store these? Where would I take them to? I don't know. So this is from a brand called, this is from Armani Beauty. This is called My Way. Although if you look at my back of my box, so I'm looking right here, this looks like it's a sticker that they put on. So like, it was a sticker. What was the original item? Y'all, under there, it would have been Armani Beauty Prism Glass Lip Gloss. So instead of a gloss, we got this little miniature spray. So instead of a gloss, it's supposed to be the Prism Glass Lip Gloss. So we were supposed to get a gloss, and instead they put this in last minute. And they act like I wouldn't see that sticker right there. What? Oh my god. Okay, well, let's see how this smells. I've not smelled this before. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of these type of perfume samples. That smells really good, though. That does smell really good, but I would have much rather preferred the gloss over little spray because look at that. Like, that's not gonna last me very long. And half the time I feel like the liquid just ended up dissipating over time. So, man, I really wanted that gloss. Wow. Oh wow. Okay, so number 6. We have the Ordinary. This is gonna be the Ordinary. We have a cleanser. This is 50 milliliters. It looks like this could be the full size, but it doesn't state that it's a full size. However, for me, I feel like this is a fantastic size because I like to try out different types of skincare to see what works best for me. And if I'm ever traveling, this would be a great travel cleanser. Instead of bringing a bigger one, I could take this with me. So I don't think this is full size. It doesn't say that it's full size on here. So I feel like this is a pretty decent size for what it is. And I have not tried the Ordinary, but I'm wanting to try this brand out. So I'm curious to see how well I like this. All right, number 7, we do have Way. This is going to be their leave-in conditioner. This is definitely a travel size. Oh, this one's different. So I have this version, but I have it in the St. Bart scent that they did a collaboration with, and I absolutely love that. But this is definitely going to be a travel size. But again, I don't necessarily mind it because if I'm traveling, this would be perfect to travel with, even though I'm not really traveling that often. But it's a great way for me to try out the product without breaking the bank to do so. And I feel like this is a pretty decent amount for what it is. It says that this right here is going to be 25 milliliters, which isn't a bad size. Not a bad size at all. I don't think this is full size at all. No, it's not, but it's a leave-in conditioner. I like the St. Bart one, so I'm pretty sure I'll like this one. All right, number 8. Oh my God. Number 8, we have a little mini size of the Rare Beauty perfume. This recently just launched. I do have the full size myself. I absolutely love the scent, and they have a little itty bitty. Oh my God. I need to show you guys the comparison. So this is the full size, and this is the little itty bitty. It's so tiny. It's so petite. Like, what? This is so cute. I will say I absolutely love this perfume. So I'm actually kind of grateful that I have like a little one right here, because if I run out, maybe I could just dump this one into this one, like a little tiny miniature refill. That's what I'm gonna try to tell myself. But I will say this is super cute. Super, super cute. I think they actually offer this particular size and like their gifting sets that they have over on Sephora's website. Like I think right now they have like some Rare Beauty gifting sets you guys can get for Christmas. And I think this is one of the sizes that they are offering. This right here is going to be 5 milliliters. And like I said, I have the full size right here, which is 50 milliliters. Huge difference between the two, but I love this perfume so much. It smells incredible. Okay, so number 9, we do have a little mini of the Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Water Drenched Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. This thing is tiny. This thing is tiny, and I feel like I've seen this thing last year. I feel like I've seen this exact product in Sephora's advent calendar last year. It's nice, but I feel like sizes like this, I would honestly go through in like 1 or 2 washes. So I'm not gonna really get too much of a use out of this. I feel like this is a little mini. This I feel like is definitely a little bit on the miniature side. But again, if you've been wanting to try the brand, this is a great way to try it out. But a little bit more on the smaller side that I like. Okay, so number 10, we do have the Ultraviolet. This is the Supreme Sunscreen One and Done sunscreen right day. One and Done sunscreen. This is gonna be in 15 milliliters right here. I believe I actually got this exact sunscreen in my Sephora favorites like sunscreen set that I got like a couple months ago. I haven't had a chance to try this, so I feel like for me this is a pretty decent size for me to try out a sunscreen. You guys know that I'm not the biggest fan of sunscreen. You guys know I don't really like to wear a lot of sunscreen under my makeup. I usually only wear in the days I'm not wearing any makeup. So I'm interested to try this out. I feel like it is pretty decent size if it's going to be a face makeup, which what I'm assuming this is, but we'll have to try this out. Not a bad size. Okay, so going on. Okay, so number 11, we have the Wow Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer. This is going to be a Secret to Big Bombshell volume that lasts for days. Made without alcohol, salt, or drying resin, so hair never looks dull or dry. Only super luxe and glossy. So this right here is going to be a 50 milliliter. It does not say that this is full size, but I will say this is a pretty decent size. I feel like I have a lot of product in here. I've never used this product before. I've actually never used anything from Wow. Can you guys believe that? I've never actually used anything from Wow. I definitely need to. So I'm excited to give this a go. I'm gonna see what this is about. It's a pretty decent size. Alrighty guys, so number 12, we do have Say. This is gonna be the Glow Super Gel Star Glow in Universal Champagne. This does not say this is a full size. It says this is 15 milliliters. I think I've gotten this before in another previous Sephora favorites kit. Not a bad product, pretty decent size again for what it is, especially for someone like me who has really oily skin. I don't use a lot of luminizers like this, so something like this can definitely go a long way for me. I can make this last for a long time. So something that if you guys are interested in trying, you guys can find a pretty decent size in this box. Okay, so number 13, we do have the Makeup Forever. This is going to be the Aqua Resist Color Pencil in Graphite right here. This is not a full size, although again, this is a pretty decent size. I feel like this is definitely a deluxe travel size for sure. It's pretty decent. I feel like this can definitely last me quite some time, quite a bit. This has 0.2 grams in it. And I've heard great things about this particular liner. I think this was actually in some Sephora favorites from last year. Now it can be found in the Sephora favorites from this year. Okay, so number 14, we do have Rare Beauty. This is going to be the Fine Comfort Hydrating Body Lotion in 8 milligrams. Although I'm not going to lie, mine feels incredibly empty. Like this feels so empty. Like there's nothing in here. I know that this is a nice cream because I do have a full size of this one. It smells really good, but I feel like this is something that would not very light. I feel like this is not going to last me very long. I feel like 2 or 3 uses of this and it's going to be completely empty, especially the way it feels right now. It feels like it's almost empty to begin with. I could squeeze it, but I'm not going to, but yeah. Not the most exciting item. Number 15, they're gonna have the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drops right here. This is in this kit every year. I feel like this is in the Sephora Advent Calendar and Sephora favorites every single year. I understand that's a great product. I do have the full size of this. I do really enjoy it, but for me, it'd be kind of nice to see something a little bit different from Glow Recipe. They make some amazing other products, and I'd love to see that in here. But I get why they put it in here because it's such a huge seller for them. But definitely not a full size. So I think so far we've only had one full size item out of all the items I've unboxed so far. I hope there's more. Number 16, we have a little miniature Huda Beauty. This is going to be the Blush Filter Soft Glow Liquid Blush in Black Cherry. She's tiny. She's 2 milligrams. She's a little tiny little thing. I actually believe I already have this from another Sephora favorite kit that I got earlier this year. I will say though, these little blushes, oh my God, they smell incredible. Absolutely smell incredible. But I feel like these little blushes, a little does go a long way and they can actually last you for quite some time. So for me, having a size like this isn't a bad thing because I have so much blushes in my collection as it is. So for me, I can definitely use this sparingly and I can make this last for quite some time. So not bad. Not bad at all. Moving on to number 17, we do have the Olaplex. This is going to be the bonding oil right here. This has 7.5 milligram in it, and this is how it's going to look. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I have no clue what a bonding oil is. Okay, I don't really smell anything. I don't really know what this is supposed to do. Okay, but the text on here is, oh my God, it's tiny. Ooh, reduces frizz and flyaways, extends color and renews vibrancy, heat protection, shortens drying time. Okay, so you put this on wet hair. Okay. That's what it seems like. This is a pretty decent size. I mean, I know it doesn't make a lot, but like for me, someone who doesn't really use a lot of hair oils in my hair, I feel like this is something that could definitely last me just a bit, especially to try it out at least. So not a bad product. Okay, number 18, we did the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. This is definitely one of their miniature sizes right here. I will say I really do enjoy this mascara. I have quite a few full sizes of this, so I'm definitely going to be passing this along. This is going to have 4 grams of product in it, which is something that would be good for me because I'm constantly trying out different mascaras. So I wouldn't mind having a smaller size, especially if I'm traveling. But if you've been wanting to try this mascara, you can definitely find it in here. On to number 19, we do have Velour. These are going to be effortless lashes right here. So these are going to be a full-size product, which I would expect, you know, matte lashes to be considered full size. It'd be as if they put a full-size beauty blender in here. Okay, so here are these lashes. I've actually never tried these lashes before. I will say they look really beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Never even tried this brand, so I'm really curious to see how well these lashes will work on me, but they are really pretty. Okay, so going to number 20, we do have the Sol de Janeiro. This is going to be the Cheirosa 68 Perfume Mist right here. Now, this is definitely not a full size, but a size like this can definitely last me quite some time. I believe I already have this spray in the full size. I actually do right over there, so I'm definitely going to be passing this along. Again, this is one of those great travel products you can put into your purse, your work bag, anywhere, and take it on the go with you so you can constantly refresh yourself, make sure you're smelling good throughout the day. Really great product to have. A little bit does go a long way for me, and it's a great layering product. So at number 20, we do have the Sol de Janeiro 68 perfume. All right, number 21. Oh My God. Wow. Okay. Well. Whoa. Okay. So number 21, we do have the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Plumping Lip Oil. Do we see how tiny that is? That is a very tiny product. This product here is 0.5. This product right here is 0.5 milligrams. 0.5 milligrams. Wow, that's a little itty bitty. And the shittiest part about that, can you guys see how much of that? That's a huge air bubble. So how much product is actually in here? I don't think this is filled up all the way. This one, I feel like I kind of got cheated on this one. So number 22, we do have the Supergoop Glow Sunscreen. Again, this is a product that they feature in every single advent calendar and Sephora favorites. I get why, because some people do love the sunscreen. It's not the full size, but for me, this seems like it's a full size because how much product you actually get in here. This actually has 20 milliliters in here. This is a bigger size compared to some of the other products we found in this box. I feel like for me, a little bit of this can definitely go a long way. I've passed this sunscreen on to so many of my friends who absolutely love it because they say it's incredible. I'm just not a big glow sunscreen person, but I've seen this a lot this past year in some Sephora favorites. Number 23. Okay, I'm excited because number 23, it's like this big one right here. I just want to open it together. What do we have? 23. Get a Dr. Jart mask. A one-use mask. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this right here is going to be 20 grams of the Dermamask Vital Hydra Solution Mask. Yeah, this is only one. It says that this water gel sheet mask helps shore up skin water levels so skin looks plump and glowing with hydration. I've never even heard of this product before. I'm definitely going to use this because I love using facial masks, but I was kind of hoping this would be another full-size product, and it's not. But you know what? We'll make do. They just got my hopes up on this one a little bit. But you know what? That's the fun. That's the fun of advent calendars. You truly don't know what you're going to get. I mean, granted, most advent calendars now show you the products that are in it so you can kind of determine whether or not you want to get it. But way back in the day, they used to not do that. It was just a complete mystery advent calendar. You had no clue what you were getting. So I kind of like that they show it now. I personally just choose not to look at it because I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised and see with my genuine reaction, do I think this is worth it or not? Okay, so number 24. Well, I would definitely take this. Number 24, we have the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I'm not surprised to see this in here. It is featured in every single Sephora advent calendar. It's a fantastic setting spray. For me, as someone who has a lot of setting sprays, this will definitely last me quite some time. I really do enjoy the setting spray. I know they just came out with a new one. They just came out with a new mattifying setting spray, which I'll have to try. But this right here has 15 milligrams in this. So definitely something that can last me a bit. And if you want to try this, pretty decent size to try it. All right, guys, we're going on to our last and final one, number 25. In number 25, we finally have our last full-size product, and it's going to be from Milk Makeup, and this is going to be their Cooling Water Jelly Tint right here. We do have this shade called Fresh. I absolutely do love the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tints. They went viral last year, and for good reason. They're a fantastic product. A little bit does go a long way. These are going to be stains you put on your cheeks and your lips. I feel like a lot of people did not like it because they didn't like how fast it dried down, but as if you put it on a brush and then quickly tap it on and blend it out, it's really, really easy to work with. It just took a learning curve for me to get it at first, but I do think it's a fantastic brush. A fantastic blush. I don't use it for my lips, but I do use it for my cheek. Okay, so that is everything that I got in this year's advent calendar. Like I said, I spent $99 on this and I only got 3 full-size products. So do I think it's worth it? No. No, I don't. Only because I also bought the Sephora favorites. Now, when it comes to the Sephora favorite kits, those retail anywhere between like $42 to like $65. And in those kits, you typically get at least 3 full-size items compared to the rest. So I feel like those ones always equal the value over this one. I feel like if you were to add up the full size of all 3 items, I don't think you'd even hit $99. I'm not going to do the math, but if you guys want to, you guys are more than welcome to. I just personally feel like this is just a great way to try out products from Sephora that you've been wanting to try out without necessarily breaking the bank to do so. So this Sephora advent calendar does sell out every single year. I'm still really happy that I got it because there's products in here that I never tried before, and I feel like it's a great way to try out these products. Granted, I did spend $99 and didn't get as much of a value as I did in previous years, but they're still so fun to get nonetheless because I could still make use out of the 25 items in here, and I could still try some things and see what I like, what I don't like. Like I tell you guys every single time I do a Sephora favorite video that I absolutely love Sephora favorites. I think that back in the day when they used to do Play by Sephora, it was a great way to try products without breaking the bank. Even though I feel like this doesn't have the same value to me as other ones do, I still feel like it was fun to get nonetheless. So I'm gonna let it be your discretion. I'm gonna let you guys decide whether or not you actually want to get it. Just know if you do get this, you're gonna experience a lot more mini sizes this year compared to previous advent calendars. The full size products, they're good, they're exciting, but I feel like I kind of prefer last year's, and I feel like I also kind of prefer the Sephora favorite kits over this one. So let me waste my money so that you guys don't have to, but I will leave this link down below. Like I said, this does sell out every single year. So if there's stuff in here that you've been wanting to try and you think it's worth it, then I highly do recommend it. But that, my most beautiful friends, is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, Are for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.